I think one of the fundamental characteristics of our time for most people, and that most people experience, is confusion. I think we live in a Nietzschean moment, and that means many different things. Among the many things is that the main canvas against which people define success or failure is a canvas about power. And power is not only about raw coercion. It is about that. But it's about the power that comes from money, the power that comes from achievement, the power that comes from status. So much of what is going on in as Christians engage politics models a Nietzschean form reflecting a will to power, and a will to power for its own sake. But in a Nietzschean mode, it is always about crushing the opposition. We think of activism only in terms of partisan political engagement. And what we have learned from history, what we have learned from sociology, is that the most effective world-changing actions never happen without dense networks coming around a vision that is an articulation of a world that doesn't exist but that could exist. And you build that world around a network that is a close community of like-minded people who bring various things, organizational abilities, money, political influence, artistic expression, storytelling, powerful preaching. You bring these things together in common cause around a vision of what is possible, and worlds will change. The fact of the matter is that in worldly terms, very few of us have much influence. But the question is, what do you do then with the power that you have, with the agency that you have? It seems to me that in whatever sphere we're operating within, whether it is in a romantic relationship, whether it is with small children, whether it is with a spouse, whether it is with your job and your colleagues, whether it is in your politics, we are to do all things in love and through love. And that love is self-emptying. The theology of faithful presence allows us to think in radically innovative ways. Why does our faith matter? Because our faith is about light and life. Christ came into this world to bring light and life. Whoever believes in him would have life, and life everlasting, right? What is the antidote to a political culture, an economic culture of winners and losers, right? It's the same logic. What is the antidote to this? It's not to give up technology, it's not to give up politics, but it is to do these things in a different way, in a way that ultimately brings light and life, and not just to your own tribe, but to everyone, because that is the mandate of heaven.